Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for the collective, may or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Sell, seal, sal, sol, soul, soul, anything like that. These losses, someone has been trying to manipulate losses. And there's protection here from these losses. There's a job on the line, like someone's job is on the line or at risk because they are trying to cause others problems, and it's causing major issues mentally. It's like trying to cause others lives to fall apart has the potential to cause major mental health issues, or it did cause mental health issues, and this stuff is being covered up. All of these things are being covered up. Onyx, honest, onyx, ani, yani, because this is a liar and a stalker. And they're crazy and trying to gaslight everybody into believing that they're cool, that they're a good person, when they're full of drama. They're full of drama and trying to bring drama into somebody's life just because they want to intentionally make them sad, you know? Like they want to be mean and hateful, but secretly, and now they're in a place to where they can't do this anymore. Like you cannot continue to do this behind the scenes. Like they're competitive, they're corny, they're immature, and it's getting addressed at this point. Maurice, anything like that. Somebody is being vindictive. And a lot of this is because they want another's life to be in shambles. That's all this is. I want to see you fucked up, down and out, on your knuckles. And it's just like, why though? Like, why do you want to see them suffer so bad? Why do you want to see them down and out so bad? Like, because they're miserable. They're miserable. And now they're in this place to where they did all this spying and lying and tried to make you or somebody else look like a liar in this situation, and it's all coming out. Like this individual is just in a place where they've been trying to put somebody else's life on hold, trying to stop somebody else's shine and progress and happiness, you know? It's like just trying to steal their joy, and that's enough, you know? It's just enough. Like you literally are thirsty to see them fail. You're thirsty to see them, you know what I mean? Like ruined. And it's obsessive, it's vindictive. And at this point, Vins, at this point, people have to stop having conversations with these people or this person because they're starting to see that they are a demonic force in this social circle, in this environment. Like they're sabotaging other people's lives, reputations, careers, finances, relationships, work, family, friend, or romantically. And they're doing it just because they want to gossip, and it's not right. It's like them trying to Ronnie, them trying to gossip about this person or these people is their way of stopping them from advancing. You get what I'm saying? If I talk really negatively about you, nobody's going to want to promote you, hire you, support you, like you, love you, kick it with you, see you as a good person, see you as the person that you really are. You get what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. Charles is what I'm hearing. So now there's this situation. It's where all this drama is returning right back to this doorstep because these secrets are coming out. Kayla, and then I heard Williams, something like that. Sister. So now it just is what it is. Like whoever this is that's thirsty to be the center of attention like this, that's thirsty for the spotlight like this, like they're going to get it, but it's not going to be in the way that they're expecting it. And a lot of this is just because they're lying. They've been gaslighting people, and now they're in a place to where they regret gaslighting people because the truth about their ways and how vindictive they are is being revealed. So it's like you really think such and such is your competition, and they're not your competition. And that's why you're going so hard to make them sad or to make them look unhappy in some type of way, and they're not unhappy at all. They want to start their life over without all of this vindictive energy around them. This is a very nasty, hateful, demonic spirit. And somebody has been trying to get away from this nasty, hateful, demonic spirit, this entity. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's following them. It's following them. That's why I said it's like stalking, monitoring spirits, all of that type of stuff. It's like, and they're at a point to where they're doing this so they can continue to throw shade and judgment, but now the boundaries are going to be established and they're angry about it because their demonic energy is going to be entrapped in their own life, not being projected onto other people or to where they can use this nasty, hateful energy onto others. Like, you can't keep making other people look hateful or look like the problem or look mean or, you know what I'm saying, vindictive or any of that when that energy is inside of you. They got to accept that. They're evil, they're hateful, they're toxic, they're mean, they're just nasty spirited at their core. And now they can't manipulate people into believing otherwise. Like, you're a liar. They're a liar. They're a liar. They're a liar. And they're hateful. And they try to sabotage somebody else's life because they were envious of them. And the jealousy just took over their body, So it's like you want to fight somebody because you're envious of them. Like, you don't have any legitimate reason to fight this person or to have beef or animosity with this person. You're just envious of them. Yes. So that's why they're getting blocked. And they're lying. Then they're going to lie. Like, this is, you get what I'm saying? And act like this ain't why. Like, no, like, this person doesn't care about you emotionally because you're a liar. This person or these people don't feel you because you're a liar. And you keep trying to gaslight people into believing that you're not a snake, but you are a snake, and keep trying to gaslight everybody into supporting you and loving you and being cool with you because you don't want to admit all of these problems that you caused back then. So it's almost like somebody is like, see, I'm so cool. I be trying to be cool. I be trying to be nice. And you feel me? And it's like, no, like, you try to sweep all the bullshit and the stalking and the harassment, Jalen, all of this under the rug, like all of it. And that's why their life is not working out in the way that they expected it to. That's why these relationships are not working out in the way that they expected it to. That's why their career and finances is not going in the way that they expect it to, because they're sabotaging others' lives while they're trying to manifest for themselves. And it's like, you can't do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to ruin others' lives and career and finances and personal relationships and think that you're going to be blessed. So it's like, do y'all want to address this stalking and this weirdo behavior? Or do you want to continue to take these losses? Because you're going to keep taking these losses. And they know that. They're going to keep taking these losses because they just won't admit the truth. They will not admit that it's them behind the scenes violating other's privacy. Or they don't want to admit that this is the reason that these fallouts took place, because they didn't know how to mind their business and they were being hateful and obsessive and vindictive, because they're envious of somebody and couldn't accept that reality and still can't accept that reality no matter how obvious it is. Like, you are so envious of him, her, them, what they have going for themselves, everything. So it's making them turn into a monster and try to sabotage this person's life. Like, they're going crazy. They're going crazy. But a lot of this is because they can't face rejection. They can't accept rejection or can't accept the fact that they don't have no money and others are doing better than them. So it's like, you trying to ruin them just because they got money, just because they're comfortable, just because they're living a happy life, a stable life. Yes. And they don't have that for themselves. So they're willing to ruin other people's stability, other people's career opportunities, jobs, networking abilities, all of that. That's why I said personal relationships, to stop their motion. So, but they're expecting them to be able to, like, they want you to feel like they're equal. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, my thing is, if that's the case, why won't they hustle to get more money? Why won't they hustle to become more successful? Why won't they hustle, you get what I'm saying, or work out or whatever this is? They won't do anything to enhance their lives, to improve their lives. So they're trying to tear down other people's. And it's like, you're trying to ruin them because you want them to feel regular and broke and broken and lame like you. You want them to be fucked up just like you. And yes, they do. That's all they want. They want somebody to be fucked up, socially, financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, just like them, or that's how they want people to perceive them. And that's not what this is. This person is just broke and broken, and they're in a place where they're a snake, and they don't want anyone to know how vindictive that they really been behind the scenes. But there's too much shit underneath this rug. So it's like, how much shit you think you about to be able to sweep under there? Like, you get what I'm saying? And think nobody notices that you got a big ass lump under your rug? Like, you don't think anyone notices that lump underneath that rug? Like, what? Be real with yourself. Like, what are you hiding? Like, their whole history, like everything that they got going on. They're in a place where they're sick as hell. They're sick as hell that they can't continue to pretend to be a solid friend, a solid family member, a solid individual. They can't keep pretending that they got money. They can't keep pretending like to be, you know what I mean? Whoever they pretending to be, like they cannot. They cannot. It's just like they're not cool at all. They're not cool at all. They want their presence to erase somebody else's. And it's like, nah, that's why I said they think like getting you or this person out the way or whatever is going to put them in position, and it's not going to put them in position. They're going to look messy and miserable for even doing this. So that's why I said the drama is coming back, because this is internal conflict. Nobody else deserves to be a part of these fights, this drama, all these arguments, all this conflict, or to even have their names brought up in it. Like, they're evil, they're liars, they're nasty spirited, and they're still lying and trying to gaslight people into believing that they're solid, and they're not. Like, you're not real. You're not telling the truth. They're not being honest at all. They're mean, they're messy, and they're miserable. Mikes is what I'm hearing. Thank you so much.